Like many people, I hated reading books. Every time I picked up a book, I couldn't read more than a few pages and I got bored quickly. I always thought that reading books was for bored people and I would rather spend my time on Instagram, YouTube or playing mobile games. But one day, I made an important decision. I had to add a new habit to my life. And that habit was reading books. At first, it was very difficult. I was tempted to pick up my phone and go on social media. But little by little, what I thought was a boring task turned into one of the most enjoyable things in my life. This decision made 3 big changes in my life that I really didn't expect. Change 1. Replace a bad habit with a good one. There is a very important saying that goes, "You can't break a bad habit unless you replace it with a good one." This was said by Luke Belmar, who himself achieved great success from scratch. Before, when I had free time, I would subconsciously pick up my phone and spend hours scrolling through Instagram and YouTube. Without realizing it, I would lose a lot of time and end up not learning anything special. But I decided to make a change. Every time I was tempted to pick up my phone, I would read a book instead. It was hard at first, but after a while, my body got used to it. Now, when I was bored, I would read a book instead of reaching for my phone. And that was a big change in my life. Change 2. Learn from the world's most successful people. We all want to be successful, but there's a big problem. We can't directly connect with successful people. We can't sit down with Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, or Steve Jobs and learn from them. But there's a great way to do that. Read books written by these people. Books are actually years of experience from successful people condensed into a few hundred pages. When you read a book, it's like you're talking to and learning from an incredibly smart and successful person. There's a famous saying that goes, "If you want to grow faster, read books." Because you're learning experiences that might have taken you years to acquire. After I realized this, my perspective on books changed. I no longer saw books as boring, but as an opportunity to learn from the best in the world. Change 3. Enjoying the little, real things. We live in a world full of exciting things. Smartphones, social media, fun videos, addictive games, all of these things cause our brains to release artificial dopamine. In simpler terms, they make us feel good, but a false and fleeting feeling. Think for a moment. How many hours a day are you on your phone? When one video ends, do you quickly move on to the next one, without even pausing for a moment? After spending a few hours on Instagram or YouTube, do you feel useful or empty? The problem is that our brains get used to these fleeting pleasures and we no longer enjoy real things. But reading books makes you enjoy the little things in life again. When you read a book, your mind calms down. Your concentration increases. You enjoy the world and real life more. You don't need to check your phone every few minutes, because your mind becomes calm and full of useful information. Reading 20 pages of a book a day can have an impact on your life that you don't even think about. And finally, maybe reading a book will be hard at first. Maybe after reading a few pages, you'll get bored and want to go to your phone. But I promise you, after a while, this will turn into a hobby for you. A hobby that not only gives you pleasure, but also helps you grow and improve. So give yourself a chance. Pick up a book, read just 20 minutes. See what happens. Maybe this is the change you've always been looking for.